What is up, my fellow budget travelers? Emily here, and I want to say thank you so much because I have hit monetization on YouTube. I'm so excited. I am now officially making money on YouTube, so thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed to the channel. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe, hit a like, because I'm about to change your year. A lot of times we put all this pressure on ourselves to change all these things and, next year is going to be different. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. This year, we're actually going to make changes, so we need to come at it from a realistic perspective. So what you're gonna do first is create a list of all the things that you would like to change. Maybe it's, changing a habit, maybe it's moving a location. Just think of things that are really going to change your life and purposes that you can implement into your life that is going to actually change your life. Like things that will create change, And once you have those written down, now you're going to order them. So you're gonna wanna put the hardest things to do towards the top and the easiest things towards the bottom. And I'll get there in a minute. But the reason why is because you wanna look at those big goals and think of them in ways that you can break them down to be able to accomplish those goals by the end of the year. The little things like I need to clean up my room, that can kind of go towards the bottom because that can be done in a day versus it's gonna take a few weeks or something to change. Now I want you to take your biggest goal for the new year and we're going to really break it down. So for me personally, I'll say, I'm really messy and it kind of goes into all my different areas of life. Like my car is a mess, my room is a mess, my scheduling is kind of messy. And for the new year, I really need to be focused and disciplined. So I'll use this as my example. So something that really helps me is putting things on my bathroom mirror. So I am going to make a sign, write it down and say, clean the bathroom, or clean your car today, or clean your room today. Just keep it clean. You can make a checklist if you want to keep a checklist there. For me personally, I usually do a checklist. Every time you brush your teeth, you're going to look at it and you're going to be like, oh shoot, I didn't clean yet. I should probably do that. And we're not playing the whole put it off till Monday. No, we're not doing that. We're going to start immediately. So as soon as you finish your list, you want to start doing it. Before I even made this video, I had already made my list and I already broke down my cleaning stuff. And I'll just give you an idea of how I broke it down. Maybe it'll help you guys with your things. My car, throw away straw wrappers, throw away Kleenex, throw away empty water bottles. That's a small confined space, so it's really easy to clean first. But the main reason I did my car first is because I go to Starbucks usually in the morning. So I know when I go into a clean car, I'm already gonna be thinking, okay, it's clean, keep it clean. Now, where do I spill that onto in my next part of life? Brushing my teeth when I wake up in the morning. So I have started cleaning my bathroom. It's a lot messier than I thought it was, but I started to clean it. And then I'll move on to my room. And then within my room, I've broken it into little quadrants. Monday, I'm going to do my dresser. Tuesday, I'm going to do my bed. Wednesday, et cetera, et cetera. I've broken it down for this week because that's my goal this week, is to just clean up my life this week. It's the second week of January. All the holidays and all the craziness is all over. So this is the first week I have to actually focus. So that's why I wanted to make this video for you guys this week also. And honestly, I might move that around within the week, but I just have something dedicated to each day so that I have a responsibility I have to do for each day. So for example, today, even while I am filming this video, I am currently doing my laundry. So that'll be done and I can start putting my clothes away, and then that is going to lead me on to the next part. We are going to purge all the things I need to clean in my immediate area. Papers that I scribbled on, or pens that don't work anymore. I'm just throwing all that stuff away. I'm not holding on to anything that doesn't work. And I am also going to donate clothes that I don't wear anymore. You could do the Marie Kondo kind of thing and just kind of go through stuff and what are you actually using? What do you actually need? Get rid of the clutter, because the cleanliness helps. If you have less stuff, it's easier to keep clean. So I'm really trying to just I'm looking around my room right now, it is a process, but I am in the process of purging everything. So we're gonna be clean in a week. And really be honest with yourself. Did you get stuff for Christmas that you don't want? Return it or give it away to somebody else, or just get rid of it. Get it out of sight. Don't put it in a closet. Don't put it on the floor, because it's just gonna sit there for the whole year. If you don't want it, you're not ever going to use it. Just get rid of it somehow. No one's ever gonna know that you got rid of their present. No one's gonna ever know that that sweater that they knit for you, you don't have it anymore. Like, oh, what if they know that I throw their present away, or if I re-gift it? Like, how are they gonna know? How would they know? Like, do you regularly have people coming in your room and going through all your drawers and all your closets looking for the stuff that they've gifted you over the years? Like, no, they don't care. And a good way to think about purging is when you're creating a new habit and a new lifestyle, you need to purge to make room for new things to come into your life. So getting rid of all the clutter is going to help you make plenty of room for these new opportunities and new things to come into your life. Now, part 3 is you want to start developing those new habits. So instead of just throwing my straw wrapper into like my car, I'm now actively putting it in my pocket to throw away once I go into the house. And I'm also doing little things like, instead of taking my jacket off and just throwing it on the floor, which I do all the time, and I have literally, if you look, it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, everything I've worn during the week, I just throw it on the floor. I am not doing that anymore. I am putting it back. I am actively every day, even if I don't do it immediately, by the end of the day, I'm putting it back and putting it back in the closet. Even if I'm in a hurry, I'm taking that extra 5 seconds. Think about it. It only takes 5 seconds. If you haven't seen my other videos, check her out because she's amazing. So you need to give yourself a countdown. Do 5, 4, 3. Like, first of all, this triggers your psychology of knowing this is how we always kind of count off before we're about to run or start a race. So count backwards, you're already conditioned to start moving forward. So use that method and really just do it, because the only way to start a new habit is to just start doing it. It does take 30 days to break a habit, so forgive yourself. And it also takes 30 days to start a new habit. So forgive yourself and go easy on yourself, because it's gonna take a while. It's a process. But you can develop new habits and you can get rid of bad habits. A good way to enter them into your life is to schedule them in. Yes, scheduling habits doesn't sound like it makes any sense, but it will, again, with cleanliness, right? So instead of just mismatching all of my gym clothes, I actually bought a bunch of black gym clothes, so I don't have to take that extra second to be like, oh, what am I gonna wear to the gym? Like, I just have outfits that I'm wearing to the gym and they already match. So I don't have to think about like taking that extra minute, because the more time that you give yourself, the less you're going to actually go do it. I procrastinate so hard. So for me, going to the gym, I'm like, oh, I'll go in the morning. Oh, it's morning. Now it's like lunchtime. I'll film something or I'll write something. And then, oh, maybe I'll go to the gym later and then I'll edit at the gym. No, like, I need to just go to the gym, and I already have my clothes. I already have my shoes, and also it's new and shiny. Like, gift yourself things to encourage yourself to keep these habits, like reward yourself. So I got new like Adidas stuff, so I'm all excited to wear it. So that's part of it too. It's added motivation to go to the gym because I want to wear my Adidas that I just bought. Getting to the gym isn't going to make you in better shape. Like, you need to actually work out also. So a step further, it would be to schedule your day at the gym. So maybe Mondays is like shoulders and tries or something, and then like Tuesday is back and buys. You know, like, there's all sorts of different gym routines you could do. The main thing is you have a purpose. So your new habit comes with a purpose, and then it comes with a reward also. So you're kind of tricking your brain into doing these new habits. The fourth thing that I suggest you do is kind of make a pie chart, because now as you're developing these new habits, your timing is changing. So a lot of times you make the excuse of like, oh, I don't have time for that. But the reality is, if you make yourself like a graph, you'll be able to see just how much of each thing fits into your day, and then you'll be able to schedule it a little easier. And it also gives you that visual. I don't know what it is with the human mind and like visuals, but if you have like a pie graph already charted out, like, you know that you sleep 8 hours a day, that's like half of your day. Like, do you need to sleep that long? Maybe you can like cut out a couple of minutes, or like even 20 minutes sometimes is enough, or, you know, a half an hour. Like, is that really going to affect the rest of your schedule or things like this? That way you can find where to make time for new habits, and you can also create more time, because you're like, I don't need to be spending, you know, 3 hours watching TV at the end of the night. I could spend 2 hours watching TV and spend 1 hour doing something else. And my last step for becoming a better you in the new year and accomplishing all of your goals that you have set out in the new year is to start changing your surroundings. Like, the reality is in life is you become a product of your surroundings. So if you're hanging around the house all the time, just sitting around, that's going to naturally attract you back. So that's going to be your new comfort zone. There's something mentally about like you sitting on the couch, like that's your safe spot, and you're always going to want to come back to that. Try and change your surroundings, find a new safe spot. Maybe it is the gym, maybe it's a new club, maybe it's like a hiking club, or, you know, there's different things that you could do to change your surroundings, change the people you hang out with. If you surround yourself with people that are like a level up above you, you're going to find yourself reaching to get to that level too. Where if you're surrounding yourself with people that are not motivated and below, you're going to find yourself also getting lazy and kind of depressed if you're hanging out with lazy and depressed people. So like, try to hang out with positive mindsets, try to hang out with people that are actually doing things with their lives and actually going out and experiencing the world. Make sure you're hanging around with people who are not bringing you down as a person. This can be part of your purging, is just get rid of negative mentalities. It's only going to drain your battery because you have a light inside of you. Everyone has a light inside of them. And there are different people in life who are going to come in and try and take that light. And they're going to take the light out of you and put it in themselves to make themselves feel better. And then you're going to feel drained. And every time you hang out with this person, it's like, why do I feel so like tired? Like, what is it about them that, you know, just makes me feel off after I hang out with them? Listen to that instinct, because that is them trying to take the positive energy out of you. Think of yourself as a battery, like your battery was charged, but then hanging out with them, you had to recharge their battery. So now they drained your battery and now your battery is drained. If people are not doing things for you how you need them to be done, then you need to just let them go, because they're never going to change. People don't change. And it's really important to surround yourself with people who are going to take care of you. Like, if they're not taking care of you, why should you take care of them? I mean, come on. I think a lot of times we have this like fixer-upper mentality, like, oh, that's like our poor friend, you know, like she just needs someone to like lift her up. Did you notice this is not like a week thing? Like, this has been going on for like a few months. This has been going on for a few years. Like, that's just what they are and what they do. And it's up to you if you want to be around those kind of people. I choose to be not around those kind of people because it just really drains your battery. And yes, of course, we can all be there for somebody, but you don't need to give them all of your energy. You can just give them bits and pieces and choose the time you give to them, but don't let them suck out all of your time, all of your energy, because then you're not going to get anywhere and you're just going to be stuck in this middle ground. Just to like wrap it up, they call them resolutions, where resolution means you either do it or you don't do it, but that's not reality. Like, you need to create new habits. Don't be too hard on yourself, because the reality is we'll like start something, we start the new year off right. So to do that, it's going to take a while to wean yourself off of your bad habit or wean yourself onto the good habit. So go easy on yourself and realize it's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. Like, you don't just magically lose 30 pounds overnight. You don't just magically start, you know, cooking like a chef overnight. Like, these things are not realistic. It takes time. It takes an education. You need to keep a positive mindset. You need to put in the work. Like, all these things really add up onto the success of you changing your ways and changing your habits. So as I said before, just start little. What little thing can you do today that's going to make a change? Because these little things all snowball and they create a brand new habit. Or if I miss the laundry basket, I actually go and get the sock and put it in the laundry basket instead of just letting it sit there all week. You know, it's these little things that are going to switch your mindset and make you more of a productive person and make you more of a positive person. And don't forget to reward yourself. Instead of just cutting it out altogether, just give it up like 5 days a week. Maybe weekends are your splurge days. Just thinking of it from like money terms, if you're spending $5 a day every day on coffee, sometimes twice, then you're spending something like $50 a week, honestly, at the end of the day. Now, that's like $200 a month. So if you cut down to 5 days, now you're only paying $5 twice every week. That's like $40. So you're saving $150. Just imagine what that means in life in general. It's the same kind of idea. If you're doing your habit 7 days a week, now you're only doing it 2 days a week as like a reward because you still like to do it. That's fine. You don't need to cut things off cold turkey. You don't need to purge everything. It's just about getting rid of the things that are not working in your life and making time for new things to come, because that is the main reason I made this video is, guys, new things are coming your way. This is going to be a great year. I'm so excited for you, and I hope everything goes to plan. Let me know in the comments what you guys are changing in your life. Let me know what you've been up to, what you're doing for the new year. I want to know. I want to get to know you guys better. So I will see you there, and if you want to travel more, I'm going to start a challenge next week, so check it out. I'm going to be doing daily videos to help you get on that dream vacation of yours. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy this one too. I'll see you there.